Concerning the proximal sides of the upper canine, the geometric outline, as I know, it is triangle. My base at the cervix and apex at the crown. So, first of all, what I'm going to have, I will have my height of contour, line representing the height of contour, which is the cervical third, okay? Maximum convexity. It is cervical third is 13 millimeter. Okay, after that I'm going to take 14 and 14, which are the labiolingual dimension. I have 14 and 14, and the other labiolingual dimension at the crown, here at the cervix, here at the crown, it will be 16 and 16. Then I should join these points to the cusp tip, which is centralized on the crown. So I completed how convex, all is convex, highly convex, not like the incisors. Why? As I told you, in the incisors, this middle part is flat, so the convexity is minimal. While in the canine, what I have this developed labial ridge. So what happened? It will appear as more convex line from the proximal side. Okay, so I increase the convexity here, and here also the cingulum is well developed. And again, usually I used to do what? Concave area here for the cingulum, for the fossa, then convexity for the incisal edge. What I have here, I have in the middle part, what I told you, lingual ridge. So here it is no more concave. Here I will have a straight line connecting this convexity and that one. What is this straight line? It is the lingual ridge. Okay, but what about this area? It is the mesio-incisal and this two incisal ridges. If I'm in the mesial side, so I'm drawing this mesio-incisal ridge elevation, right? Okay, after that I go for the root. Go parallel till you reach half the root length. Why? Because I have the canine is a bulky tooth. Bulky means what? Means it has a wide labiolingual dimension. It has wide labiolingual dimension. You see? Labiolingually it is wide, it is bulky tooth. Okay, so the root also should appear to be the same bulkiness, okay? Which is different from the labial side. Proximally, the root is wider, corresponding to the wide labiolingual dimension of the crown. Then taper again here to form a blunt apex. Then don't forget my developmental depression on the side of the root. Here I have my cervical line, mesially is more convex, so I will measure 3 millimeter in the carving, means here 12 millimeter. So I go down 12 millimeter, 10 and 1, 2 small cubes, then make my cervical line. The same step will be done for the distal side. The only difference is that the developmental depression extend more. Here if it is extending in the middle part of the root, here extend all over the root length, and my cervical line is less curved. It will be at 8 millimeter, not at 12. These are the main differences between the mesial and distal aspects. What about my incisal aspect? As I told you, it is bulky tooth. Bulky tooth means what? Has wide labiolingual dimension. So my geometric outline is diamond. This is the geometric outline. Looks like the diamond. Dimensions in the occlusal, what? On the incisal aspect, I should say which dimension greater than which dimension. I have here my labiolingual dimension greater than mesiodistal dimension. If you see here the tooth, which dimension is greater? I can see my labiolingual dimension greater than the mesiodistal, which is the opposite of the incisor. I have my mesiodistal dimension is greater than labiolingual dimension. Okay, so this incisal outline is diamond, here it is triangle, as you see. Okay, so take care. Number one, I'm going to do what? I'm going to do one line like this, perpendicular on the, like line like this. Make one line. Two lines, one vertical line, okay, and one horizontal line, which will be longer. As I told you, the labiolingual will be longer. So if I have 1 cube 2, here I have 1 2, here I have 1.5 and 1.5, okay. Then make your outline. Here, why I'm increasing the convexity in the middle part here? Due to the presence of labial ridge, right? As I told you, I have here extra elevated part here, which is the labial ridge. This is the labial ridge that can be seen here also as elevated area, convex area, okay. Then I go for my marginal ridges. Then lingual convergency, I should decrease the size, as you see, because the lingual side usually is smaller. Then go for my cingulum. This is the outline. Labiolingual greater than the mesiodistal. I have lingual convergency all over diamond outline. So I should draw my cusp tip. Usually I say in the previous teeth I used to do what? Here line and make my incisor ridge. No more incisor ridge. I have cusp tip, so I have slopes. As I told you, if this is my mesial side and this is my distal side, which slope is longer is the distal, right? So if I make my cusp tip here in the middle and make two lines, this will be my distal equal to the mesial, so which is wrong. So what I'm going to do, I will give the position here toward what? Toward the mesial side, and make my distal slope to be longer than the mesial slope. If I make the cusp tip in the middle, both will be equal, but I have my distal slope longer, so the cusp tip is located where? More mesially, okay? But what about here? Is it centralized? It can be centralized here, or it can be labially shifted. The cusp tip of the canine can be centralized or can be labially shifted. So I will begin drawing here. This is mesio-incisal and disto-incisal. Those are the mesio-incisal and disto-incisal ridges, right? When I see like this, I can find what? I can find my cusp tip in the distal, in the mesial half to increase the distal slope, okay? And the cusp tip here, it is slightly centralized labiolingually, or maybe shifted slightly to the labial side, okay? So I will begin drawing here like this, then go for the marginal ridges. The same here, this is what I'm drawing. Then go for my cingulum. Normally I used to make my cingulum like this, but as I told you, I have here in the middle part elevation here called the lingual ridge, right? So I can't make the fossa as one piece. It is divided into two pieces like this, here and here. So what about this area inside? It is the lingual ridge. So I have labial ridge here in the labial side. I have lingual ridge here in the lingual side. Then I can remove my drawn lines like this, okay? Or I can make here mainly, this is the elevation representing the labial ridge, right? And this is my lingual ridge. This distal marginal ridge, mesial marginal ridge, cingulum, and those are the mesio-incisal and disto-incisal cusp ridges. As you see, my cusp tip again, normally it will be mesial shifted here or here. And this is when I'm speaking about the cusp tip mesiodistally. Usually it is shifted toward the mesial side to increase the distal slope. And the cusp tip should be either centralized near the midline here or labially shifted. Both are right, okay, because it is upper canine. Later we will find that the lingual canine, the lower canine will have different position of the cusp tip.